This is a travel Google Ads account of one of our clients that we are managing, and this is the data of December. They came to us in November, December. You can see that we got 623 calls and this much of ad spend. The major thing that I want you to see is the search terms. You see here, the most of the search terms are of hotel and the packages, because that's what we were targeting on, the hotels, packages, and the flights. But let's get to current month, which is May 2026. You can see that we got 1.91k calls and at 28k cost. But the interesting part is go to search term. And now, as you can see, the search terms are completely branded. So when a new account like this come to us without any data, this is how we perceive to get it to this level, that it starts bringing the branded search terms and branded calls that all of the client want. Almost every travel client that come to us asks for just one thing: branded campaigns from day one. But if your account is new and you are expecting the results like one that I showed, your account will get suspended before you even start. Now, by the end of this video, you will understand the process of a travel campaign 6 months journey, like the client that I just showed. My name is Ankit and I'm from AdShot Media. We run travel campaign, e-commerce campaign, lead gen campaign from last 10 years. We are Google partners. We will discuss that how we bring out the best performance from the campaign. So why does bidding on the branded search terms on an airline campaign or a travel campaign triggers the suspension in Google Ads? Well, the Google Ads system is built in that way that it catches scam actors who creates fake accounts with fake billing, do clocking, and the common pattern that these accounts follow is that these accounts are fairly new without any history. They have very illegitimate site design, fake booking portal. They aggressively bid on the branded terms from day one. Now, this is how the Google catches your ads and your campaigns and your account and right away suspends it. Now look at this. This is the data of December, where you can see all of these are generic terms, but when it is generic, still these all terms were very good and brought calls and conversions. That's why the client stayed with us till May and is still with us. And these are the search terms from the month of May, which is completely branded. And what happens between December and May is, this is 6 months interval. So we started with generic because of the reason of the Google Ads policies, and this is how Google Ads works. And in February we started putting in brands. So whenever this happens, what we do is we keep running these search terms and keep infusing brands, and then we give chance to these branded keywords or branded search term to grow until it reaches like this. Your dashboard should look like this. This is how the complete 6 months journey of a new Google Ads account looks like until it becomes fully mature. And once a client stays with us till for this period, what happens is that this is the complete strategy and complete recipe of a strong Google Ads account. Now the chances of this account of getting suspended is very low, and the chances of bringing the best performance and bringing the best branded calls from this account or this campaign is very high. It is currently bringing great amount of calls, as you have already seen in the dashboard in the starting of this video. Now this is how the complete 6 months of journey, if we talk about in the simplified form, looks like. So month 1 to 2 is the foundation. where we use known branded system, known branded keywords, and we mature your account and we lay the foundation first. Then month 3 or at the end of month 2, we try to lift your limited ad serving and put the brands or branded keywords. And once these branded keywords start getting traction, by then you cross month 4 or till month 6, your account gets fully mature and you are eligible to bring 100% premium branded search terms from your Google Ads account. Now, most of the clients or most of the people here gets very impatient, and what they expect from us is that they just want branded search term from month 1. But it is possible only when your account has at least 6 months of data. But if your account is fairly new, then we have to lay the foundation first, and then we follow exactly this, or to be precise, this framework. But the problem arises when the people expect these kind of results in month 1. But you're comparing yourself with the people who are consistent for 6 months and are trusting the process versus expecting everything in the first month. And then what happens is most of the people leave in month 2 thinking that this will not work for them. But let's take an example of gym. You are skinny and you want to gain muscle. Now no trainer will rack you with 300 lbs on day 1, right? What the trainer will do is he will fix your diet, build strength, and then increase your weights. And if you are consistent, you can expect the amount of gain that you want. You cannot expect the result of month 6 in month 1, right? Similarly, in Google Ads, you have to follow the process, especially in the flight booking Google Ads domain. You first have to start like this and be consistent, trust the process, and once you do it, you end up like this. Now, being patient doesn't mean that you end up with the wrong agency. And how to know that you are with the wrong agency? You will see that in first month, you are spending only on clicks, no calls, no conversions, just pure clicks. Now, if this is the thing, then you are with the wrong agency. Because usually, let me tell you, that when you start a new flight account or travel account, your first call should come within 7 days. So how we fix this issue is that we keep the communication very clear. Whenever you come to AdShot Media, we make you understand the whole process, like the one that I'm making you understand right now, and see that what we will be delivering in month 1. So you start getting your first calls through the process and through the keyword that we discussed in this video in first 5 days. We share initial reports in 14 days, so that in the first meeting you have the idea that what's working and what's not working, right? So rule 2 of choosing an agency and to avoid being cheated is that the communication should be proactive. They should share the clear reports. So we do share clear reports with you, as I mentioned, and should have a good track record. If you are working with an agency for your flight booking or travel account, so you have to keep in mind so that you don't end up getting cheated or being scammed. So very important factor here is that when not to quit. So whenever you are choosing us or any other agency to work on your travel account, so be prepared that what your journey from month 1 to month 6 will look like. As I explained earlier, that most of the people lose their patience during month 2 and they leave. So this is the danger zone. You have to be very patient during month 2 and month 3, because this is when your account will be impacted by limited ad survey. This is inevitable for all the flight or all the travel domain accounts. So in this period, what happens is that your overall spending gets 1/3. So for example, if you were spending $1,000, so you will end up spending $300 almost. This is what happens when you get impacted by limited ad serving. So during this month, you will have limited ad serving, and as I said that during this period, Google won't show ads for branded terms. So during this period, what you have to do is ask the right questions from your agency or the freelancer that you're working with, and they will let you know that how they will resolve this limited ad serving for you. All right, like for this client, we had limited ad serving in January, I believe, and we took the action, and then for a few weeks the traffic dropped, and in February, by the end of February, I think the traffic started getting stabilized, and in May, as you can see, that this is how their search terms look like, and you have already seen the dashboard in the starting of this campaign. Now to summarize the whole framework, consider that if it is my money, then how I would be acting if I have to run a travel account in today's scenario. So I would consider month 1 and 2 as the foundation month, where I'll be running only non-branded terms and gain the trust of Google. Now, please always keep in mind that if you are running generic or non-branded terms, but if you combine it with right strategy, then definitely you will be having good results, because the recipe of a good Google Ads campaign is not just the keywords, but optimization as well. So with these keywords, with correct optimization technique, you can achieve good results in your foundation months. And when the limited ad serving arrives, we take the action to minimize the effect of limited ad serving, and then slowly infuse the brands and increase the spending of your account, so that the traffic remains stabilized, and by the month 4 and 6 you will be eligible to get 100% branded calls. So if you also run a travel account but are disappointed with the performance of the account, then all you have to do is just book a free strategy session with the link in the description. We will discuss about your Google Ads account, your goal, and see that how we can use our Google Ads skill and our 10 years of experience to bring the best from your Google Ads campaign. Well, that's all for today. My name is Ankish Srivastav. I hope you booked that call. For today, I'm signing off. Have a great day. Bye-bye.